Next up, we have Ava Gallien. Ava has been here since 6th grade, and throughout her time, she has never failed to make a class laugh when she is at school. I haven't had the chance to get to know her well, but I know her close friends would describe her as joyful, caring, and funny. Ava, we're so excited to hear what you have to say.
Good morning, everyone. Some people spend their high school careers mastering one sport, building a legacy, maybe even earning a few state championships. I, on the other hand, did not do that. Instead, I spent my time at Baylor on what I like to call a 7-year after-school activity world tour. I tried nearly everything Baylor had to offer. Sports, clubs, committees, you name it. If it involved a sign-up sheet, I was there. Now let's take a walk down memory lane. I arrived at Baylor in 6th grade, bright-eyed, full of energy, and fresh off a childhood of gymnastics. Naturally, I joined cheer. After one season of clapping off beat, aimlessly waving around glittery pom-poms, and still trying to decipher the difference between defense and offense, I realized this was not my scene. My cheer career ended about as quickly as it began. Then came diving. Did I want to dive? No. Did I lose a bet to Luke Waldrop? Absolutely. So I flung myself off a board and into a pool, very ungracefully for an entire season. I eventually flung myself out of that sport as well. Walking club came next. The bar was already low. You literally just had to walk. I showed up, refused to walk, wandered off on leisurely detours that were, well, let's just say frowned upon, and spent more time socializing with Emmy than stepping. After less than a week, I was politely, or if we're being honest, firmly removed from walking club. Then there came rowing, 8th grade. Vivian Saylor and I thought it would be fun to all join together. Spoiler, it wasn't. I found myself trapped on an erg machine wondering why this felt like CrossFit for boat people. And just picture it, 13-year-olds carrying a boat the length of a school bus, dodging newly licensed sophomores speeding out of the lot. By the time we even got the boat in the water, practice was basically over. And on the rare occasion we actually made it into the boat, someone would start yelling random words at me like catch and feather, while I was just trying not to tip us over and take everyone down with me. Now volleyball, from 6th grade to freshman year. Now I gave this one a fair shot, but my hand-eye coordination peaked when I was about 9 years old playing Wii Sports. I loved the team, but I also loved not getting hit in the face. Eventually, I faced the realization that I might be better suited to cheering from the sidelines, not dodging balls on the court. So I called it a season and moved on. Dance was another solid phase. 3 whole years. Me and Leah showed up to class in our little black leotards thinking we were the next Maddie Ziegler and JoJo Siwa. It was fun until I realized that dancing in a studio and dancing in your room at 1 a.m. are very different things. So I hung up my ballet shoes. Now, joining lacrosse was purely a friendship move. It was freshman year, all my friends were doing it, so obviously I did too. Huge mistake. After one season of running around with a stick and having absolutely no idea what was going on, I realized I wasn't there for the sport. I just liked the social aspect. So the next year, I switched to lacrosse management after Leah told me it was so great. I thought I'd like this better, something more behind the scenes. I did not. Standing in the pouring rain filming games, not my thing. But I did like getting to blow the air horn. Now, soccer was a personal favorite, sophomore and junior year. I played on the junior varsity team, a team we created because we weren't quite varsity or junior varsity, or even really soccer players, if we're being honest. We had several intramural games, hosted our own senior night, complete with field-picked flowers, and one time, Caden even had the brilliant idea to surprise our coach with a dress up as our coach day. We all showed up to practice in oversized white athletic shirts, long red shorts, and red Baylor bucket hats. We even took a picture posing on top of our coach's car. Absolutely iconic. But when I came back senior year, I was informed the team had been discontinued. Just like that, my soccer career was over. So I thought, why not try cross country? I actually love running. I just don't love waking up at 6 a.m. in July to do it. If you know me, you know I'm not what you'd call a morning person. Props to all of the people who stuck it out, but safe to say this one was also short-lived. Literally, I ran for about a month. But community service, now this one actually stuck. From sophomore to senior year, I genuinely loved it. Helping others, giving back, and not having to run laps or get hit with a ball, a dream come true. And finally, my current activity, gardening. Yes, I spend my afternoons picking weeds and shoveling compost with Francie and Nina in the Baylor garden. It's not glamorous by any means, but it's taught me one very important thing, that I'm not a very good gardener, and I probably shouldn't take that up as a hobby when I'm older. But hey, I'm learning something new every day, even if that something is how to remove dirt from my shoes. So, what have I learned from bouncing between more activities than I can count? Well, first, before you commit to something, maybe pause and read the fine print first. But more importantly, I've learned that you don't have to be the best at something, or even remotely good at it to find joy in trying. From clapping offbeat and cheer to pretending I know how to garden, every attempt came with a story and a memory. I may not have left a legacy in one single sport, but I did leave a legacy of participation across about 12 of them. Thank you.